Yo, how are we, guys? Hope all is well. Welcome to another Poetica situation. There we go. These are coming out good. We're just processing these various ores at the moment. And I think I want to feed one of these here horses, at least one of them. Maybe both. Oh, I just queued up another song. Whoops, I forgot about that. Let's kill the tunes now. Sophie, how are you? Big up yourself. First in the game. The man of the hour. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing very well. How are you? How are you? Frasky's in the house as well. Big up yourself, bruv. You're right. A high pie. A high pie? Like, I feel like I want to say it's Thai, but I don't think it is Thai. Should we go with, I don't know if this is even a language, if they have their own language, like Indonesian? Indonesia? What do they speak in Indonesia? Do they speak Indonesian? I don't know. I'm just guessing it's somewhere around that part of the world. I don't actually know. I'm sorry. I have failed you. Come on. So I'm not really sure what exact kind of thing it is we're supposed to feed to the horses, but let's just take this much out because we've got one of these and we've got our tomatoes that we're actually eating ourselves, and we've got this beef we need to eat. The cherries expire in a day. Tomatoes have got a bit longer on them than that, but this, I expect we need to do this. Maori. Ah, nice. Okay. Did we get some? What just happened just then? Nothing just happened just then. That's what just happened. Nothing. Right, great. So I think that's what we feed to them, right? So that doesn't have any nutrition, but this one does. So we convert all that. Let's see if this guy's going to eat one of these. It's been so long since I fed an animal. Oh, well, he definitely is keen. Okay, so which one of you two is the healthiest? It's this one. Both mares. Just have interest. How many hearts is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's got 13 hearts. That's alright. Wasn't there a couple over here that were... They were old animals. Let's just go with this guy. Come on, are you going to eat it? You gonna eat it, mate? Making friends. Yeah, he won't take any more, so that's fine. And what time of day is it? It's 1:30, so that's perfect. So our friend the horse has his lunch at 1:30 PM. That's nice. Been a few streams. How are the horses? Well, we've only just started feeding them because at the very end of the last stream was when a lot of our crops became mature and we managed to grab a load of grain. So once we grabbed all that grain, yeah, I mean that's the first time I've fed one of them, but I'm just gonna feed one of them to save on food. I think for now we'll just familiarize the one because it's not like we can breed them because they're both mares. So yeah. That's the plan for now, I think. Now, because these are going to decay, we should leave them in there. Probably put those in as well. Yeah, maybe they'll adopt. That would be sweet. I'd be very happy with that. That would be awesome. But I mean, as the name of this stream suggests, what we actually need to do today is find us some rich iron. A rich iron source so that we can actually start making some steel, because we're getting through these tools again and we really want to be able to make a batch of steel tools, and I probably will go with steel armor as well, to be honest. if we get to that point, you know, because yeah, I think that'd be nice. Yeah, let's just make our cassiterite into ingots. Why not? Pump, pump, pump. And then... Oh. Yeah, thank you. So we're just getting started out here. Is that silver there? Let's put gold next to silver then. Cool. Have you got the Tinker Smelter up yet? No. I'm thinking a Tinker Smelter is going to sit here. We're going to end up destroying that big block there, and we'll put a big Tinker Smelter in there. So it's just in the right area, really, for everything else. But I want to get to red and blue steel without Tinkers first. So that, like, there's some mods that we're using a little bit of here and there, but I think Tinkers is very, very game-changing. Tinkers introduces a load of stuff that is not just not TF. It's like Tinkers is a mod that's built on vanilla Minecraft, and I feel like if you push through Tinkers, it's not even like dodging TFC to play vanilla. It's like dodging TFC to play an OP version of vanilla. So if I'm trying to do like a TFC run, I just kind of want to play TFC. And there's other mods now, I'm like, you know, things like the water flask or the... I don't know where I've put it now. Like, well, the Atlas is a great example as well. The hang glider and things. You know, there are mods that add little features that I think are nice and that feel like part of the kind of mood and in the spirit of the cart as well. In the spirit of Terrafirmacraft. I think, like, Tinkers feels... not in the spirit of Terrafirmacraft, it feels more in the spirit of vanilla. And I do like mixing the two together, as I've done in the Reloaded series, and in this series I'm sure we will. But there's some satisfaction about getting to red and blue steel without using Tinkers, I think. Yeah, that's my reasoning. It might not make a huge amount of sense, but it's yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Now, we are burning through the lignite at an alarming rate, but it's fine because we do have a lot of charcoal, but we don't actually have any more coal, so it may be worth us going and mining some of this sort of thing, actually. I think. Anyway, what's this? We've got a bit of garnierite to do afterwards, and then all of this is change. Like on this side of the chest is just stuff where we've not got enough to make a whole ingot's worth. With the iron there, it's a slightly different story, but it's still just a pathetic amount. Yeah, it's true. I know what you mean, yeah. I mean, Tinkers is a great mod. Like, it's got such good features, and like, particularly for TFC, I think it works really well as well, because having the kind of the excavators and the those massive, you know, the broad tools basically, I think actually fits with TFC really nicely because of how grindy TFC is, that it just gives it that level of progression then, and makes, you know, bigger projects possible. But yeah, I think I would like it if like seared stone, maybe, or what would be like the essential thing? Maybe just the smeltery controller. If you did that, if you just made the smeltery controller itself require some red and blue steel in the recipe, I think that's how you could then integrate Tinkers into a TFC pack in a really satisfying way. So you get up to red and blue steel, and then finally you build yourself the massive, like, advanced tech of a smeltery. And then you can move away from your bloomery, you can move away from your blast furnace, and you can just start processing your metals in there. But you have to kind of earn it by getting there first, you know? Anyway, that's my kind of like self-imposed rules, I suppose, for TFC packs. For better or worse, that's what we like to do. Right here. Okay, good. They just literally just went. And then what is it after this? It's just the guy on your right left to go. And it's so annoying that they're like that this thing has 9 slots. Anyway, whatever. Having used it a bit more, I do quite like the newer Crucible. I don't know, what's everyone's preferences? Do you guys prefer the 1.7 Crucible or this one, the 1.12 version of it? Let's have a look at our map as well, because we did do quite a lot of exploring last time. Okay, not that much exploring. We've got rich bismuth up there. And the rich copper we found, of course, so we could just go and just grab loads of rich copper and just get some good solid work done. Except that we don't really need it. And what that will do is it will rinse our pickaxe. And what will be better is to find that rich iron, rinse that, and then come back and then make new tools that are steel. And then once we've got steel going, we can go out and get the copper to start making more alloys to get to black steel. It has, I mean, I said this on the last stream, and I think it does. It has to be that way around. It just doesn't make sense to do it the other way around, to mine all the copper first and be ready to make all of our alloys up, but have nothing really to do with them, and then run out of like durability on our tools and not have steel yet. So we could consider going back to our magnetite vein over there, and there's a lot of coal there as well, and we could dig up a load of normal quality magnetite and a load of coal. However, normal quality stuff when it comes to making steel, I feel, is literally not worth it. It's just like not worth it. Don't bother. Just don't bother is my opinion, like on that. I mean, a real push, and if we just want to get a new pickaxe because this one runs out and we still haven't found any rich, then maybe we get some normal quality and we just do a small batch to get a few tools. But it would not be my preference. No, sir. It wouldn't. Also, I can't really remember how you're supposed to do all this stuff. Oh, and also, can we get these shells? I think we can. The question is does the bug still exist? If we get these shelves, are we able to, I mean, what do I mean? Do things get cold on them? I can't talk. Would the things get cold? Would the ingots get cold on the thingies? We can test it. We should test it. We can test it with one of these. Let's test it right now. So, we've got shelves in here. We can test it with. Okay, good. That's what we'll do then. So we just got to keep our eye on these until one of them turns solid. As soon as one of them's a solid, then we're going to pull it out of its mold, chuck it on the thing, pull the other one out of its mold, chuck that in our inventory, and then we can compare them in 2 minutes and see which one has cooled the most. I imagine they've patched it because it was a classic exploit of 1.7 mod packs, and like they removed those shelves from Reloaded, I think, probably for that reason. So the fact they're back here in Poetica makes me think that Verf would have been aware of it and been like, well, we can put them back because they fixed it. But I might be wrong. Maybe it's just in here again for our fun and games. That would be nice. Yeah, the nickel's got to get really hot before it melts. It's really annoying. Garnierite. Pump. So long. There we go. Still liquid. We've also got to be careful because they are slightly different temperatures, these. So we'll be a little bit aware of that with our test. 99, safe. How are you? Bro. Bro. Look at this place. For anyone who didn't catch the last stream when we finished building this, this has got to be my favourite ingot vault we've ever made. And to have made it in hardcore is pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Last batch. Oh no, that's been done, mate. The last batch has been done. The max blast furnace is a finished thing. We just don't have any iron to actually cook in it yet. So yeah, we need to go and get out some rich iron so that we can come back and actually start making this. Oh look, all of our iron berries have rotten, and I think we should be converting those first. Someone was saying the same thing about the olives. You can convert the olives. Oh, for yours. Ah, I see. I'm with you. Sorry. My dank-centric view of the world. We've got to keep our eyes on the time. For 1:30, we've got to feed our little horse. Oh, whoops. Fence gone out. Quickly. Get me some more fuel. Okay, hopefully we didn't lose too much heat there. No, it doesn't look like we did. Yeah, okay, good. I think we reacted in time. I do like the stream if you haven't already. Sorry to be the bearer of boring reminders, but it does really help, and more people will join the chat and talk to you all. So much appreciated. If you can, that would be awesome. Now, okay, these are still saying that they're liquid. That's kind of mad. Those two are closer in temperature than these. Okay. Right. Just those last two. And then that will, yeah, that will conclude the kind of ingot processing that we have to do here. And, you know, this is another reason why having these little pieces, 10 unit pieces, is terrible, because smelting them down in here is really long. I wonder if the investment of a singular hopper above this to feed it would be worth it, actually. Just another 5 slots where we can put in stacks of pieces of ore. Just ran out of flux. Oh no. I think though that aren't hoppers like mad expensive. A wooden hopper. A slower. It wouldn't matter if it was slow. I'll have to try that. Oh, otherwise only 2 iron sheets isn't bad actually. Or with steel sheets you get 2. Interesting. That's a much more sensible recipe than the recipes in Reloaded, I feel. Should we try the wooden one anyway? Let's see if we can just bosh out like a wooden hopper really, really quickly. We should be able to with this hickory here. Wooden hopper, super weird. I wonder if it'll just like set on fire, or maybe it'll be incompatible. Oh wait, that's obviously the wrong way to put it. It only has 1. Although still, we can still put a stack. So you could still put like 16 pieces in there, which is more than we could put in there. So you could put I mean, you could put 11 pieces in there and then have 9 in here, and that would be like 2 ingots would go in. You could just walk away and come back to 2 ingots. It's a very, very, very basic upgrade. When we get a bit more iron on the go. In fact, yeah, we would just need 1 more ingot of iron. Nope. We actually have enough iron. We could make a metal one. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, for now, I'm sure that's fine. These are still liquid. That's astonishing. Okay, beautiful. Oh, I didn't mean to do that to that one. Maybe we'll do our test on the nickel then, seeing as I just messed up doing it with the tin. Oops. So tin is definitely a first row kind of thing. Yep, next to the zinc is probably fine. Okay, it's 11:30. Still got a little bit of time before we need to feed our horse. Make a stack of wooden hoppers as tall as your blast furnace. Yeah. That would be really funny, wouldn't it? Well, also though, can't we just put a double chest up here now? Can't we just have another double chest? I mean, yeah, I think that's what we can do, right? Let's see about that. If we can make it hickory, that would be nice, because it would fit everything. I don't know why I didn't think of just putting a chest on top, of course. So now we just chuck in anything up there and it will come through. Now maybe the TFC, sometimes the TFC double chests don't play nice with things like coppers. Anyway, there's no heat there, so we can just test this with, like, let's say the 8 garnierite. Looks good to me. Looks very good to me. It looks like we've got to set up the works then. What about if we put it in the other side of the chest? Still goes through, so that's been fixed in 1.12 too. Very nice. Well, that was a very cheap but decent upgrade, and one that we could have used when we were just doing all the processing we've just done. Right, these are bright red, both of them. So let's go over here. Bright red, dark red on that one. Okay, fine. Is that going to go to dark red? Can we just make them both go to dark red? There we go. Right, and then we'll chuck the one up there. Now, I guess once this has become almost anything else, it doesn't really matter. We'll just leave it a few minutes and we'll just go back in and check. Okay, so yeah, that's good. I like that. We could then throw quite a large amount of copper in there, for example, and you could just keep. And I wonder if a hopper on the side would throw in new things, but at any rate, we wouldn't be able to pull them out from underneath. So, yeah, I think the actual putting of the ingot molds in and out, I think, unfortunately, has to be done manually. Right. It's only very hot now, so if this has got any sort of dark redness about it, then we know. No. I mean, if anything, it looks like it cooled faster on the shelf. I think it cooled faster on the shelf. Okay, so that exploit is gone, which is good, because it means we won't be tempted to use it. Although it's bad, because it means we're going to have to spend an awful lot of time doing things. I think nickel goes... Doesn't really go with iron and aluminium, does it? So I feel like it probably goes on this row here with things like platinum. Yeah, that feels right. Okay. All right, Michael, here we go. Martin as well. Pro tip of the day: safe. Don't fall down your stairs. Oh, I thought you meant. I thought this was going to be a Minecraft tip, and then I realised, oh no, this is a real falling down the stairs story. Damn, man. Hope you're right. Yeah, falling down the stairs is never fun. I actually my best falling down the stairs story was when my daughter was really young. She was like less than 6 months old. Like one of those like where they're still like so fragile and small. And I was walking down the stairs and then I slipped, and it was just like, just hold the baby and just just take one for the team. So I just kind of, in my legs and my back, I just had to fall and just not stop myself with my arms. And I just kind of like went down the whole staircase like but with the baby like held here. And obviously the baby, like, well, I think she was crying. She was a bit shocked by all the motion, but she wasn't hurt, and I wasn't hurt badly. Let's not say I wasn't hurt, but I wasn't hurt badly. So it was fine, so we can laugh about it. Right. Oh, no, it's, oh, poor little guy. It's past his dinner time. Not you. Just you. Just the nice one. He still doesn't have a logo, but anyway. Is it because I'm sort of messed this up, like? Don't know why they won't combine, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, that was obviously a glitch that was showing one there. Ugh. Need a dispenser. Interesting. That's not how you rock a baby to sleep. No, far from it. Far from it. So it's gonna be about to be nighttime. So I feel like we're actually going to have to leave for our adventure in the morning. Unless we leave on boat, like, right now. So we did that body of water. There's another one we found over there, which we haven't actually explored yet, which we could go and do. I don't think, though, we've gone in this direction very much at all. And that does scare me, actually, quite a lot. Actually, that does scare me quite a lot. Also, there's tetrahedrite sources that are really near our base, like over there, that we haven't actually explored yet. So let's dig a hole for one of those, because you never know if the stuff that's right here next to the graphite and everything else is rich. Wait, but no, but it's not tetrahedrite. We don't need the rich copper anymore. It's the rich iron that we need. So yeah, there are a few sources we've seen on the floor that we can explore. So I guess we'll do that. It's probably in that direction. So maybe we will actually sleep. Now, I've not done a lot of sleeping in this playthrough. Maybe we'll sleep this night away. Just to get going, you know? Well, no doubt wake up tired. I wonder if this feeding once a day thing is like... does it have to be a 24-hour break, or is it just that, like, it's once every day in terms of the date? Yeah, no, he still won't eat again from me. Flask is about to break. In case we end up far away. Just take one of those. What are you guys saying about Project Zomboid? Like, I want to play another run. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, yeah, I want to play Project Zomboid again. I might do a stream this evening, like a late night one though, because I think it's my sister. Well, my sister's birthday was the other day, and she lives in Liverpool, so. But also we're in lockdown, so like I think her birthday party Zoom birthday thing is tonight. So maybe after I've ducked out from that, I will, I'll jump on here for a bit of project, like drunken late night Project Zomboid. So we said, I think everybody was like shouting at me the other day because we were walking around here and we saw some limonite on the floor and we didn't kind of explore the quality underneath. And there is a threat. Look at these shots, just immediate shots. Oops. Now hopefully he was a lone ranger and not part of a pack. I think we did come through this way before, but getting a bit more meat in is going to be a good thing as well. I think it's all pretty good for us here. Let's get a load of clay out as well. I don't know if we actually need much more. I mean, I know it's right here. Part of me was like, if we dig a bit massive clay hole, we might actually find the ore underneath, but no, there's dirt, so that's a shame. Well, we'll just take a bit. Something like that. You can't go wrong getting a couple of stacks of clay in here and there. There's definitely pieces of silver all over the floor around here. Yeah, definitely lots of pieces of silver on the floor around here. Exploring like this in this pack, particularly in Poetica, is so dangerous. Just because we really don't know what predators we're going to see when you're going into uncharted territory. We could turn around and see a bear straight away, for example. What is this? Is this gypsum? I remember this. That's a shame. That's really, really annoying. Has our cherry rotted yet? No. That horse looks like a fine horse, but it's a mare again. So funnily enough, just saying, funnily enough, we can't find that limestone. There, that's poor malachite. Hang about, guys. Guys. Sorry, I just realised I was muted that whole time. My bad. I'm back now. Sorry guys. Right. We're back now. I don't know what secrets I did share just then. What was I talking about? I'm not sure. I think just grabbing pumpkins being useful for lighting up our ingot storage vault. Because we're pretty much out of pumpkins back at the base. And I wanted to check all this exposed stone. But I'm seeing no ores kind of poking out, and it's probably getting on a bit. We could go home and feed our friend Mr. Horse. So I think we'll do that. If we do see any lemonite on the floor on the way, then good. Or anything of that broad description for that matter. The gypsum, I believe, we use to make like building blocks, right? Like plaster and things, isn't it? Concrete and stuff like that. That kind of ballpark of items, I believe. Can't quite remember. Here we go. Okay, here we go. This looks promising. And there's some coal here as well. It's clearly a bit of an epicenter of lemonite here. Large. Medium lemonite. Very large lemonite there. And then medium again. Very large magnetite. And very large lemonite. Well, with both of those things in mind then, let's just dig right here and just see what we see. I didn't bring any supports or ladders with me again, as usual. Very large lemonite, very large magnetite, and they're both in limestone. This is limestone. There it is. It's rich. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Here we are. We've done it. How do I get out? How do I get out of here? If I start... I don't want to risk it. I think we're going to have to use these again. Yo. Santiago, how are you? What a time to arrive, bruv, for you to just jump in and see immediately that. Pretty good, huh? Okay. I think if we do a 4x4, we're pretty safe, and I think if we do a 4x4 where we've taken a lip off of this. Okay, well, apart from that bit that fell. Right, because now it doesn't really have any edges. So I guess it has these edges, so it's new edges. But those edges are all pretty supported, I would have thought. Anyway, so let's do it like this. Except that we probably want to come back in the morning when we have everything a bit more sorted. So what we'll do is we will take this guy out quickly. Is that how close we are to our last source? So the very large sample of magnetite is probably normal, and it's probably the same one. Oh, what did I just... Limonite 35, right, like that. So that's fine. So yeah, it probably isn't as good a location as we kind of thought it was. You can jump from a wall to another. You don't need anything fancy, just be on full water and food. Yeah, let's just chop down some trees. I kind of agree. I don't think maybe, even though we're going to miss a day of feeding our horse, Maybe 2 if we end up farming here for ages. I think it's probably worth it just because, I don't know, it just seems cool. It's cool. We got loads of water. And do I have any food? Yeah, got bare food. Got all these tomatoes that need eating. There we go. So I think now, at the very least, we should be able to just make a load of ladders. Although the ladders are all made with sticks, and we've got insane amounts of sticks, don't we? But don't they need something else stupid like string? We've also got insane amounts of string. And we are very, very close to home. It does seem a little bit silly to not just go and get the right equipment, to go and get the ladders and things. Just can't see anything. So I'll just make a trail of torches. Like, we're really close to our home, aren't we? So this is like some Hansel and Gretel shit going on here with this trail of torches, you guys. There we go. So no, I do think this is preferable actually, because we can make a proper amount of ladders. We can bring the supports we've already got, of which there are quite a few. Throw away all the junk that we know we're not going to need. Oh, it's a small one. Oh, I see. It's a lot of ladders, you guys. Did I not just press shift click? Thought I did. Thank you. Okay. We'll just empty up our inventory and then head back out, I think. For the lighting, yeah. I think I've got Optifine on this pack already. Sophie, I appreciate it. Even if you're falling asleep, leave that shit on. That's excellent. That's hero's work. Thank you. Yeah, we didn't really need more clay. Anyway, we've got it. The beets seeds aren't really going very well. Oh, look, the peppers are all done. Let's put some extra beets there. Grab all of our peppers, so that they hopefully grow back sooner. Grab all our yellow peppers as well. Oh, it's beautiful. What have we got over here? 91% done on that stuff. Okay. So yeah, I mean, a couple more jack-o'-lanterns over there wouldn't go amiss. Look at the amount of peppers. 34 red ones and 48 yellow ones, and the plants are still there. That's crazy. That's fruit in there. Here's the veg. Oh, look, and we actually got extra seeds. I think. Should we plant them? What time of year? We're only in summer. Yeah, go on, let's plant them then. I think that's what we do want to maximize, so that like at the end of the season, at the end of the year or whatever, we're just like bang, look at how many things we can harvest all of a sudden. Okay. So I think, yeah, we're looking okay from a let's go get a load of rich iron point of view. Let's just go do that now. I guess this thing's making me nervous because I feel like it's about to break, and we may as well just put another bladder on it right now. We've actually got a load of them, don't we? Is it just as simple as that? Because then we don't have to carry this around with us. I think that's the main attraction. I just poured it out on the ground, did I? Whatever. Under dynamic lighting. I don't know what setting you mean. Let's have a look. Maybe I haven't got Optifine. I think we installed Optifine on my the TFCR series, but maybe not on this one, I'm not sure. Does double vesseling actually work? I swear like it never used to. I used to do so many experiments with double vesseling food and just found that it just didn't work. This bone I don't need to carry around with me. It does. Okay, well if it does, then we should do it. Peppers and carrots. Onions and potatoes. Close. My fruit. And close. That stuff I don't think matters. Oh yeah, these decay. They last much longer once we've cut them, right? So we should cut them all first, I think. 73 days versus 9. Yeah, I mean, it goes without saying. Put all those in there. 146 days. So the test will be... Hold on then. They all say 146 days on them. So let's throw it in there and close it up. And if we come back in a day's time and it says 145, then we know it's not slowing it down. The double vesseling doesn't make a difference. Interesting. Alright, cool. Well, I think apart from the fact that we've got all of this, all of that. Oh, right, we actually don't have room. Inventory for lots of this stuff. Right, I think that's fine. I think we can throw the sticks away that we aren't going to need. And I think we should feed that horse. There we go, it's starting to get a little bit of love for us. Still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. And are we there yet? It's back over this ridge. Wow, it's a bit further than I thought. Ooh. 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 Oh, it's dense, you guys. This is just like dream scenario iron mining. Now, what we actually want to do is make our hole just a little bit bigger. Just a cheeky 3 wide. And that means we can put supports down here. Of course, when we get down there, which we win. This is very good. This is very good. Absolute beauty. Right. Okay. And then we go. And that, my friends, is how you do it. Oh, look at this. This is an absolute dream. Stop it. Okay, well, we'll have to go down that hole at a later date. Oh, don't know about that. No, I don't think we can do that. We can do this, though. And then that. And I think we can do these two. One, two, yeah, fine. And there's the normal quality magnetite. So they're just like, these two veins are just like intertwined with one another. It's kind of amazing. Whoops. So I think with this, I think it is the best way to mess about with these supports is to kind of do them in like waves. If you're not, ooh, that looks fancy. A little jasper. It's like, I'm thinking we just actually make, like we just carve out the full square that the supports we've got down can actually cover. And then we can see what the damage is on the ground. Like, so you see, like here, for example, we can still come in here and do these around the back of the one that's holding up our ladder. That's like fine. So that's 1, 2, 3. So we can, yeah, we can go one more along here. I mean, is this a legit corner that we've reached here? Like, from there, I think it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that is actually a corner. Lucas, how are you? What kind of automation potential does it have? I'm not really sure. That's something we're going to get to, I suppose. At the moment, we're still just on a basic, can we survive in hardcore mode until red and blue steel. I don't think the enchanting table uses gems in this pack. In fact, the enchanting table doesn't have a recipe in this pack. It's just not a feature. Nope, nothing. There's this one, the Infernal Enchanter, also recipe removed. So yeah, they don't want us enchanting things, basically. Right, 2. Let's go diagonal into this corner like that. So that's a 3 there. God, it feels so good when you find that first rich iron vein, isn't it? That's the stuff dreams are made of, literally. And so you can see that basically I'm going to end up like opening up quite a large space here, which we'll then be able to observe on the floor where the kind of big pockets of ore are. But we're also just gathering a lot of ore just by doing this now anyway. Just by going through this process. We can come over here, we can break down that bit there as well. It's a nice amount of mining to do here. And then we just start spreading our you know, because this is like the limit to how far we can go in this direction, right? So you could then just put another support there. Wherever there's 3x1 on the floor where there's not ore, like there as well, we could put another one. But yeah, we'll find the choice places that are closest to the corner of this one's range once we've kind of broken out the whole space, you know. Yeah, I get the feeling that Poetica is more like about the realism and the kind of old-timey ways. It feels like everything does sort of fit. Horsepower and things is a good example, yeah. Yeah, if there were NPCs that could do stuff for you, Lucas, that would be absolutely incredible. I'd love that. Yeah, that would be sick. Windmills and things would be live. I get the feeling there isn't going to be much of it on that side. But there's only one way to find out, so I guess we'll just do one more. You know, just shave a layer or two off of this side and see what it looks like. Flawed emerald. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Okay. Gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know if we need to go in this direction with it. Feels like there isn't very much being exposed by going this way. You never know though. But yeah, I think following our nose is kind of the most important thing if we want to gather it quickly. I don't know if this side, let's just take this bottom row off and just see how it spreads. Yeah, I think it looks like there isn't going to be very much more to the right. Might be below us to the right, but I don't think straight to the right. Whereas over on this side, it looks like, I mean, there's certainly a need for us to do like that, I would say, unless we think it's actually more beneficial. Put it right in this corner, which it probably is. Like that. So there's a lot over there that we want to get out, and then I suppose do something this side like that. That should cover us for everything we need, right? Obviously we can take anything we want to off the floor. Right, there's no getting that one. We could get that one if we dug from the top all the way down. Oh man, that would be incredible if there was like TFC specific NPCs. That would be incredible. Love that shit. Our inventory's looking a little bit messy, you guys. Not gonna lie. It's terrible. Anyway, it looks like we do have a work cut out for us here, so this is perfect. Ah, it's raining. Time to get out of the water, to get out, right? Isn't that what we learnt? That's the classic Michael lesson, isn't it? We always get shouted at if we do mining while it's raining. That would be sick. I'd love the kingdom building stuff. I think that would be amazing. And it would fit TFC perfectly to have loads of NPCs around and you can just get them to do your bidding. That would be big in the game. I'd rate that. I'd rate that highly. Oh yeah, we started putting all the string in here. Whoops. We don't have enough storage for our stuff. I'm gonna throw away all the rotten. Oh, I think I was just throwing them on the floor. Whoops. Okay. So it's a nice little inventory emptying session there. Get rid of those as well, I suppose. And we definitely don't need all these ladders anymore. The 64 stack, maybe just take that with us. Will the horse let us feed him again yet? Familiarized. Well, isn't that great? Do we need to make a saddle? Easy. Yeah, rain cave-ins, like, I didn't know it was a thing, but in TFC 1.12, apparently when it's raining, cave-ins are more likely, or they can even happen completely unprovoked. Like, you can be in a cave breaking no blocks, but it's raining outside and then it caves in. Apparently. Michael always shouts at me. I'm just kind of taking his word for it because I'm scared of being wrong on that one. What was I going to get in here? Oh yeah, some leather. I think it's just that, right? Yes. Beautiful. We should actually also have some leather finished. I think. It's a lot of leather that's finished there. Okay, cool. It's a lot of leather. Hey, Stefano, you right, man? So, familiarized doesn't mean that he wants a saddle on yet. Maybe we've got to keep working on him. Can you just... thank you. Hopefully we don't forget we made that and put that there. We probably will. How are you, Stefano? You alright, bub? I need a lead in hand or a rope. Really? Oh yeah, I remember. This confused me last time, wasn't it? So I need a lead in my hand, presumably, and the saddle in my hand, no? Or does he have to be untied? You should definitely be tied up because you're just like chief. I'm not sure. More familiarizing, yeah, probably. Okay. Yes, I could have made it from the cheap string. You're right. Oh well. Don't need to quite worry about cooking up the meat yet. So, it's still raining. Can't do that anyway. I mean, this is probably enough to start making some steel, but I don't really have time. I've only got another 10 minutes or so, I think, probably before I should call it a day with this stream. Oh, let me go and see what the scene is out there. I'll be back in a sec. Right, yeah, guys, I'm gonna go. It's 1:30, or nearly 1:30. We've made good bit of progress though. Rich limonite located and a little bit mined. We're ready to do steel. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry for the abrupt ending. You got to snatch your streaming opportunities where you can with kids around, and this opportunity has run its course. So yeah, thanks very much. Take care. Peace.